Hey, what's up guys? The other day I did a work EDC, and I promised everyone I'd do a regular EDC. So I want to show you what I've been carrying today. Now this stuff changes out all the time, but I can tell you that today, yesterday, and the day before, I carried everything exactly how you see it, and I do plan to carry it tomorrow. Alright, now this is all stuff that I carry outside of work. Alright, so my normal EDC as of late. Okay, first thing you'll notice is the hat, or my Maxpedition hat with that awesome little Spyderco Dodo pin, lapel pin. What does that mean? Yeah, I got the knife on me too. So anyway, let me pan down a little bit, move this back first, and I'll show you what's up with all the stuff. So let me just figure out my own camera. That'd be nice, right, if I knew how to use this thing. Alright, so here's my normal look. Alright, one thing I will tell you, I've been wearing this leather bracelet, and this I got from a Renaissance fair, and the guy was making belts, and he had scrap belts that he turned into bracelets, right? I think it's pretty cool. I originally bought it when I was flipping bell songs, but it's way too, I mean, when I got this thing, it was way too tight on me, and now it's way too loose. So this is definitely going to be ditched, only because it's flopping around too much. I do like it. It's pretty cool, something different, robust. I mean, I got a big old watch, that Invika watch. I never remember the name of that, but I absolutely love it. It's very cool, very big, robust, you know. As far as watches go, I can kind of go any way. I can go with a big, you know, watch like this. I can go with a smaller watch. I'm pretty versatile. I don't find that the weight, and this is a very heavy watch, but I don't find that the weight is a big deal. I tend not to wear this when I'm at work, because a lot of what I'm doing is this. I have a stack full of mail, you know, from my belly button to, you know, my neck, and I'm just grabbing from the top and throwing it in people's boxes, you know. So this motion all day long with a big watch is not good, and I clunk it on the boxes all the time too. So I tend not to wear big watches at work, but outside of work, no problem. All right, so besides the watch, I do have a gun. Well, here, let me do this. Hold on. Twist this knob and turn that and poke this and do that. All right, there we go. All right, I do have my Keltec P3 AT, okay, and with the tucked in shirt like this, it's kind of open carry. You know what, I really don't care. I can legally carry both ways. This is usually how I'd carry conceal, but I'd have my shirt untucked and flopped over so you'd never see it. But now it's right there, okay. I have the Ace holster. It's inside the waistband holster. Absolutely love it, okay. The only problem with this Ace holster is that it's real easy to get out. I mean, you get a 2-finger little pinch grip here, which I don't really want to do since there's a car passing right now. How you doing? It's got a strange look. Yeah, I do a little 2-finger pinch. It's not like a full-size gun where, I suppose if I slip my thumb behind there, I can get a full-size shooting position and actually retrieve it like that. But generally speaking, I'll do my 4-finger, and my thumb gives me a very secure grip, and as I'm pulling it out, I rearrange my hand. So it comes out really quick. And in fact, when I'm all done with this video, I'll do a draw real quick to show you what it's like. All right. Or realistically, here's how I carry it. Here's how fast I may or may not be with it, right? The problem is that it is harder to put it in the holster once the holster's on you. Okay, so to take it out and put it back in, it's really, it's kind of, you know what, at the end of the video, I'll do a little demo. I'm going to unload the gun because I want to show you my draw too. Because a lot of people always ask me that. They say, oh man, you know, I'm carrying this gun and this holster, and I find that it's a little bit hard to take out, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you my setup here when I'm all done. But anyway, you will also notice that I have a sheath on me. This is one of the Case Hobos, all right, which is just a beautiful, beautiful knife. Rosewood. This is the slimmer one with just the knife and fork. So you have the knife, okay, it's very secure. It's not going to wiggle. I mean, it makes no noise at all. You can shake it around. Nothing's going to happen, right? And that's because that fork is acting as a lock, all right, which I'll show you in a second. But anyway, you take it out. This is your normal 2-bladed trapper. Only it has one blade, just has 2 tools. Very effective, very sharp. You know, this is to not scare people so much, because the other knife I have been carrying in my change pocket on these pants is that Spyderco Dodo, which is a little creepy to some people. But because I have the lapel pin on the hat, I have to carry the knife. It's like a rule of mine. Plus, it's a fantastic knife. So anyway, as to not scare people and just to be a little classy, now that I have, like, you know, tucked in shirts and an exposed belt and so forth, I find that it's not a problem wearing sheaths like this. You know, some days I've been carrying my Leatherman on this side, or the SOG, yeah, it's the Chinese version. SOG power lock, the EOD model, is another awesome multi-tool I've been carrying lately. But anyway, all right, so here's the knife, and when you open the fork, okay, it releases the lock on the inside, so you can pop these apart. And I will, for the first time tonight, use these with dinner. And perhaps I'll show you that later on tonight. When I eat my dinner, I'm not going to grab utensils out of the drawer. I'm going to grab my hobo right off my thing here and use it to eat. Fork, knife, bottle opener, if you need one. But anyway, yeah, that fork, as you can see in here, once this folds in, it locks the bottom channel. Keep an eye on that right there on the inside. See, that goes in there, it locks this pin. It goes right behind that pin there, so it doesn't allow the knife to be pulled apart when the knife's out. For obvious reasons, you want it to be stable. You don't want this to be moving around and stuff when you're using the knife. So once that fork's down, it's locked. So it's not going to go anywhere. Absolutely awesome. Rides very nice. Looks nice, I think. I've always liked having tools on the belt like this. It's just having such an overly fat gut all these years, it dissuades me from carrying it. It gets lost in the skin. But anyway, so that's that. That's that. Showed you the Spyderco Dodo, which is awesome. I do actually use the thing, and it works very well. And when the time comes and I need to sharpen those serrations, I will do a video on it, but that's not right this second. And you will also notice, for all the keen eyes out there, I do have my Morpho. Okay. Now I want to show you a couple different things here. Keep in mind, certain places you're not allowed to carry balisongs. Okay. I've gone over this many times before, and I do not, absolutely do not promote any kind of actions that are against the law. But I will tell you, my personal position, where I live in Pennsylvania, it's not a problem. All right, I'm not trying to say if you live in Pennsylvania, go ahead and do it. All right, I'm not a lawyer. I can't really tell you what's good, what's not good, but I can tell you my personal experience, and that is that there is no issues whatsoever. Okay, and I'm gonna show you my face when I say this. If you're not doing anything wrong, what knife you have in your pocket is never going to be in question. I promise you. The time you really have to worry about when your knife is legal or not is if you're being stopped for other things. A police officer, most likely than not, is not going to just stop you and say, what kind of knife do you have? You know, it's very, very unlikely. All right? Just little, you know, here's what I do, doesn't mean go ahead and do it yourself. But anyway, there's a lot of different ways that you can approach taking this out. If you don't want to scare anyone, you do that fast draw, which I showed in past videos. What I do like about the spring latch here is that it will keep and maintain that lock the entire time. Okay, but if you want to get it, you don't want to be, you know, big and flashy, squeeze it together, it unlocks the latch, and do a quick little fast draw. It's very simple. All right, and I'll show you this locked from a lock position, pulling it out, opening it, cutting something, and putting it back. Okay, it could be very, very discreet. It doesn't have to be all flash, you know, like people think. All right, so basically, you know, dip into your pocket, unlock it, open it, cut whatever you have to cut, close it, lock it back up, and put it back in the pocket. All right, another thing I want to show you real quick, and one of my favorite moves, I'm going to turn the camera up here a little bit. If you do want to have a little bit of flash, it's one of my favorite moves from the pocket, and that is to pull it out of the pocket, unlock it, and then go right into a reverse aerial. All right, people absolutely love that. Every time you do it, they go, what was that? You know, and it's very simple. Lock it up and put it right back in the pocket. But just to show you again, to kind of get people's attention if they're not really looking at you, you gotta take your knife out, unlock it, right into the reverse aerial. Then you can make your cut, or you can lock the knife at this point from your grip and then spin it around, make your cuts so that it's secure, it's not going to open up on you. Then you can do whatever you want to close it. You know, you could be real flashy with it, or you can just do something simple. But either way, I want to prove to you that you don't always have to have flash. All right, most people would never know that this is a balisong. You go in, cut your box open, whatever, right, real quick, and there you go. One thing I'm going to suggest you don't do, turn the camera back down, is I do not suggest that if you keep your latch on, to keep it unlatched in the pocket. It presents a big problem. If this gets twisted, or the other handle gets pushed down in the pocket, or your pocket clip gets moved over like this, now you have an open blade in the pocket, and it's very hard to get out, because now that the handle is, you know, on the seam here. So when you go to pull this out, it's going to get all kinds of messed up in your pocket, twist around, it's going to open up, you reach in there, it's going to cut you. So I don't suggest it. If you do not want the latch, because it's going to be time consuming for you as far as your draw, you can see how much of a pain it is right now. Remove it. It's really simple. Just take it off your knife. These are completely removable. You can put them back on if you decide to change your mind or something. But yeah, if that's an issue for you and you want to keep it unlocked so that your draw is a lot faster, you don't have to, once you remove the valve sling, you don't have to actually squeeze it open. You can just remove it, take it out, and then flip it right out open. Just remove that completely. But keep in mind, if you do that, it could open up in your pocket. So I wouldn't personally recommend it. Anyway, besides that, I got the wallet in the back pocket. It's working out really good. I also took a little suggestion from Cody, who used to be Wrangler Barn, who is now Wrangler Star, and started rocking a handkerchief. Especially since it's been kind of cold season. I got a little poking out the back pocket there, but you know, it's been nasty out. Everyone's getting sick, blowing your nose, blowing snot everywhere. It's nice to have a handkerchief on you. I don't know if I'll always carry this. I like it. It's a convenience. This back pocket here, nothing. The only thing that's ever in that pocket is my butt. It's always empty, so I don't mind shoving a little piece of material in there and always having something to wipe my hands off with if I get greasy or blow my nose. But keep in mind too, if you're working on your truck or your car and you got a bunch of engine grease on there, don't whip it out and blow your nose with it. Obviously, it should be common sense. But what do they say? Common sense isn't so common, right? Left pocket, I just have a note in there from work from this morning, and just my phone, iPhone 3GS, in that awesome case. This case, by the way, people ask me all the time what it is. This is a Vaja case, V-A-J-A. They're made in Italy. They make a whole bunch of different kinds, but this is my absolute favorite cell phone case. So if I ever get a new phone, I'll have to get a case that matches that, unless I find something else that's cool. So that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I had to take a little break there because there's two guys at my neighbor's house across the way, and they're building a deck, and this entire time making this video, they're watching me. It's like their lunch break, and I didn't notice until like 2 seconds ago, and it would creep me out. It was weird, so now I'm all nervous because they're still over there watching. So yeah, that's weird. Anyway, I got stuff to do, so I don't care who's watching. I'm going to just show you real quick a very realistic draw. Okay, this is not practice rehearsed. I mean, this is just how it is. This is how I'm carrying my pistol. God forbid I have to use it. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, so you get an idea for speed. Now keep in mind, I do carry condition 3. Just what I do. No reason to complain or say that it's stupid or you should only carry blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I made a decision a long time ago, and so far I'm still sticking with it. And I've been, you know, practicing with all the different firearms that I have carried, all right, so that I can be more fluent with it. But anyway, I'm not going to make that argument in this video. I'll do future videos like that. But for now, I'm just going to show you a dry fire, draw, aim, pull the trigger. So the gun's been checked 2 times, all right. Magazine's on my stoop over there, hasn't moved. So the gun is safe to do this with. And I don't recommend doing this in your neighborhood, but like I said, it's convenience right now. I got stuff to do. So I'm just going to show you real quick what it looks like. Now when I put my hand up, all right, I'm not going to yell or anything right now because I look stupid enough as it is. But I'm just going to go like this, and what that means to you is in real life I would have said no, stop, or put down the gun, whatever. Okay, so the second I put my hand up, at this point, okay, I have to go for my gun. This person's going to shoot me, or whatever they're going to do. Yeah. So realistically, that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm not a competition shooter, nor am I, you know, Chuck Norris. So some people may say, "Oh, well, that's way too slow. You would have been dead by now." It is what it is, guys. This is life. This is real. That's about as fast as I am, realistically, with this setup. So anyway, take it for what it's worth. I'm always real with you. There's no reason to complain. Honestly, I can redo this shot 50 times and try to give my best shot at it. You know, well, not literally, not in my backyard anyway. But you know what I'm saying. I can edit it, make it look cooler, make myself faster. That's not real. In a real situation, you don't get time to practice. So That's it, unedited. That's what it looks like. And most of the people out there who would say, I don't know, man, it's not that fast, you'd be dead. Those people either don't carry guns or they're just as slow. So anyway, that's it. That's my my very strange neighborhood EDC. Everyone's gonna be like talking about me now. Crap, I knew I forgot something. I just came inside. This is the first time in a very long time I got flustered making a video. Usually I just don't care, but as I'm talking, I look over and I see these guys sitting at the edge of this unmade deck, and they're just chilling there, eating their sandwich, and they're both looking directly at me. And I just know they're probably, hey Bill, look at this guy. What's this guy doing? And like as I'm talking, I'm trying to imagine what they're saying about me, so I got flustered. I forgot to show you the other stuff I have. Front right pocket, I have my Choli changer, okay, which I love this thing. It's Choli changer. Choli changer. Every time I say that, I say it so fast that who knows what it comes out. Like people are like, oh, where'd you get that chili chonger? And I got a message probably 2 weeks ago, and someone said, I saw that awesome video you did, and the thing that holds the coins, what's that called again? A chigger-ligger? That's what they wrote, chigger-ligger. Choli changer. How do you get chigger-ligger out of that? Regardless, that's what it is. Here's the coindispensers.com. Let me give you a real close-up like that so there's no more, oh, of course it's backwards. Whatever. Coin dispensers, no S, coindispenser.com. All right, that's enough of that. P4 squirt, you guys know it. And the other culprit, its little brother. These things, I mean, they're like, might as well have been, you know, they might as well be one tool. If you could put this amount of light inside my P4 squirt, deal. Because these guys always ride together, and they're constantly making love, sweet gear love in my pocket, because they're all scratched up and stuff. But anyway, yeah, Prion, single AAA, P4 squirt, usual suspects. And a new one, free chapstick that I scored at my dentist's office. Actually, most of my life I've never used chapstick. Never cared, never used it, whatever. Never really had dry lips or anything. Never a need for it, really. But this year, for the first time in my life, during the winter time, I got a little dry. So it's been coming in handy. And I'm not shy. Okay, at the waiting rooms, all right? So if the doctor's office, they got candy, lollipops sitting there, I'm like a big kid, I go, oh, you got some cherry in there? Like, I don't give a crap, people think. So guess what, they had a little jar full of these, I grabbed like 3 of them. What? They're there to take, don't blame me, all right? There you go. So that's it, calling this a video. This is finally over now. I got strange, I got weird out there. I had like stage fright. I don't want to dudes watching me talk. It's weird. So yeah, this is it. Later on, I'm going to do another cooking video because I saw an awesome recipe. Well, I don't know if it's awesome. I said it was awesome 3 times and I never even tried it yet, but it looked awesome. Yeah, it looked really good. So I'm gonna try it. It's actually an appetizer, but I'm gonna turn it into a meal. Yeah. So check that out later if I post it. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, because who knows, maybe I don't film it. And all of a sudden now you're like, oh, where's the cooking video you're talking about? Where's that cooking video, Jeff? Huh? Where is it? Where is it? So now I gotta do it. Now the pressure's on. I don't like pressure. It's too much pressure. I just realized I'm crouching because I was too lazy to fix the tripod, so I'm literally like doing a half split here to try to get in frame, and I'm in my living room, and it just dawned on me now. I'm a YouTuber. This is what I do. Crouch in my living room. That's enough. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you all later. Bye. Hold the pocket.